Welcome to a night of total terror.
In 1968, George Romero brought us Night of the Living Dead. It became the classic horror film of its
We
time.
must not be lulled by the concept that these are our family members or our friends. They are not. They will not respond to such emotion.
Now, George Romero brings us the most intensely shocking motion picture experience for all time.
It gets up and kills. The people it kills get up and kill.
When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
First came the night, then came the dawn. Now comes the most eagerly awaited day in horror film history.
Neon slumber shutters close, moonlight pools on marble rows. Hear the whispers overhead. Thursday of the dead, Thursday of the dead.
Coming to get you, Barbara. Coming to get you. They're coming for you, Barbara. Look, there's one of them now.
Welcome back to Thursday of the Dead, episode 343. My name is Jace. Well, we're continuing in our Night of the Living Dead coverage. This is going to continue for at least another episode. The reason being is because I've been reading Daniel Kraus's Partially Devoured very slowly because I've been taking notes. And one of those notes was pick up a copy of Autopsy of the Dead. And I thought I had seen this movie on streaming, but apparently not, because it doesn't seem to be available on streaming at all. So trusty eBay came to the rescue. This wasn't as cheap as I thought it would be. I think it was about $30. And just on DVD, not Blu-ray, not 4K. But then again, not VHS or CED or Laserdisc. I would have bought those too. What's interesting about Autopsy of the Dead is that they interview a lot of behind-the-scenes people, zombie actors, crew people that I haven't seen interviews with before. And so it's pretty interesting to me because, I love Night of the Living Dead. But for people that are not obsessed with Night of the Living Dead, it's probably boring. But, most of these documentaries are probably boring to people that are not into it, like you or I are. I assume you are because you're watching this. And coming up, I'm going to share a couple of trailers that they released for Autopsy of the Dead. I do recommend this for a Night of the Living Dead collector. I think you'll be pleased with it.
We interrupt this program to bring you this latest bulletin. Authorities have announced that the dead are returning to bring you all new, never-before-seen interviews, photos, and stories about the making of the classic film Night of the Living Dead. These reports are not the result of mass hysteria. The wave of interviews will be sweeping the country in Autopsy of the Dead. Coming soon on DVD.
This is the basement where we filmed the stabbing scene, and right over there was where the table was set up where I died.
There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
Over this way is where I picked the trowel up off the wall and then went back that way to stab Marilyn. This wall wasn't there before, so it looks a little different. And right here on this spot is where I ate my father's arm. Right there. Blood's still there. Well, chocolate syrup.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.